Hey y'all, welcome back to Crime Time with Mel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be talking about a missing person case that I have not heard a lot of. I know a lot of y'all like these cases, and it's tricky because this is my passion, to cover the missing people cases that are not in the headlines, that we don't hear on the media. And it's hard because YouTube doesn't like that, because no one is searching for those cases. So I do have to cover some cases that people know about just to get traffic to my channel, so that these lesser known cases do get the attention that they deserve. So if you like these cases that don't get the attention they deserve, please give me a thumbs up. That way YouTube can do its thing and share these cases out. Andi Wagner went missing just over a year ago on August 6th, 2022. When phone calls to Andi went unanswered by her family, they all knew something was horribly wrong. Andi Wagner is a missing case that I have had my eye on for at least 6 months now. She was 24 years old when she went missing, and she was born June 9th, 1998. From a very, very young age, Andi has always been a kind and giving person, especially to the elderly and those with special needs. On one occasion that her family fondly remembers is she went trick-or-treating, and she gave her own candy from her own trick-or-treat bag to trick-or-treaters because their candy at the house ran out, and she wanted to make sure all the kids had candy. How freaking sweet was that? Just a very compassionate person from a very early age. Andi and her mom, Elaine Garcia, had made plans just right before Andi disappeared for Andi to move to Texas with her mom. Now, Elaine was originally coming to Indiana from Texas for her other daughter Alex's 21st birthday, and Andi was in active addiction but was looking forward to becoming sober and plans for the future. Her family was always there to support her in recovery. There is not a lot of information out on this case, but from my research, Andi's family last saw her on August 6th, 2022. Andi returned home to pack for something, and Alex, her sister, briefly saw her then. She did not tell her where she was going, who she was going with, nothing. She just came home, packed a bag, and left. And at this point in time, it wasn't unusual for Andi to just get up and disappear. Again, she was in active addiction. And if you have been there or know anybody that has been there, it's not uncommon for people in active addiction to just go on benders. And you might not hear from them for days, maybe weeks at a time. Later that day, Andi did text her family, and that is the last time they had any communication with her. She was last seen later that day in Oakland City, approximately 40 minutes away from her house. 6 days later, on August 12th, they reported her missing. Now, in addition to Andi wanting to clean up her life and get sober, she really wanted to get out of Evansville, Indiana. If you're from a small town, or small towns in general, word gets around, and once you're around a certain group of people, it's hard to kind of get away from them. And Andi said that she was not around good people, and she wanted to get away from those type of people, hence why she was going to move with her mom to Texas. Now, unfortunately, the 6-day lack of not reporting Andi to the police is a major disadvantage. And also, when you report a person that's missing that is in active addiction, sometimes police just chalk those up and they really don't care because they have more important fish to fry. And that is so wrong, in my opinion, because they're still a human life. They still have family. They still deserve answers. And something obviously happened to them because they are missing. But again, it was not their fault for not reporting Andi missing, because it wasn't unusual for Andi to disappear for days, sometimes weeks at a time, due to her addiction. When Andi was listed as a missing persons by the Evansville Police Department, a tip came in about Andi being trafficked, and the FBI then stepped in. And there has not really been an update since then. There has been very little media attention on this case, like I said, Partially, I guess, maybe because there's not that much information and she was an addict. We don't discriminate here. A missing person is a missing person. And there has been very little help from law enforcement, which has led Elaine to form her own searches. She also moved to Indiana so she can be closer to those searches to search for her daughter. She is determined to do whatever it takes to find Andy, and I can't blame her. I cannot imagine what this woman is going through. Not only is your daughter missing, but you feel like you're beating your head up against the wall because no one's helping you. Instead, you're having to be the dang detective. That is so wrong in my opinion, and my heart and all my strength goes out to Elaine. My sources and information will be listed down in the description box below. Please comment your thoughts and opinions down in the comments, but please be respectful. Don't forget to like this video, share wherever you can to help spread awareness, and subscribe if you are not already subscribed. Hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a video. And thank you so very much for all your support, for watching, your comments, all your love. I truly cannot thank you enough. Stay safe out there, be aware of your surroundings, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.